So, Tom,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're looking for a fun night, where do you like to go?
I usually go inside of a circus tent,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Whenever you see that tent, you know that something fun is going on inside.
It's always something's in there. Something exciting is about to happen.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
There's going to be music.
There's going to be music. There's probably going to be clowns.
Clowns are bound to be there.
Clowns are bountiful.
And that's probably the only place where you can really find clowns.
Right.
You don't see them at like Whole Foods.
They're all at the circus. They're exclusively there.
Starting a circus would be just a great way to network with clowns.
Yeah, like if we wanted to get to know some people who like they want to be clowns, I say we put out a big ad that says circus tent in this field 9 p.m. Whoever shows up goes up. Show up, go up.
Love it.
Love it.
You show up, you go up.
You get your tight five. Everybody gets up.
We do like run. Everybody does tight five. We light them.
Yes.
You got 1 minute left of clowning.
That's right. That's right.
You know, like keep that in mind when you break out the seltzer. You got 1 minute.
You got 1 minute left. We want to run a tight mic.
Yes.
This is, I mean, we want to be, it starts at 9. We're done by 10:30. Latest.
10:30 tops.
No late
Tops.
signups for clowns.
Absolutely. If this is capped at 9.
Yes.
Okay, you're signing up, and that's it.
You're done after
You're
that.
done to that.
No, you can't sign up for clown friends.
No, and you know there are going to be some clowns that come up to us at like 9:01.
Yes.
And they're like, "Is there any room on this?"
Is there any way? Yeah.
And we go, "No."
And they're like, I'm a famous clown. You don't get it. I have another clown gig after this. I just want to try something new.
And then we go, "No, you don't get it. It's capped at 9."
And then we blow a big like balloon animal in front of them as a way to like distract and be like, I'm done with this conversation. And then you just go into blowing like a balloon animal.
Balloon animal that goes like around into a circle and it has that like little Ghostbusters X.
Yes.
And it's like, you're done.
You're done.
Please leave.
Consider yourself done.
Consider yourself done. Because we're going to make a few clown enemies, but we run a tight ship.
That's the way. I mean, you're bound to make some clown enemies when you're doing a circus open mic.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's no skirting the issue here.
But we're not here to make friends.
No, we are not.
We're here to entertain the people.
We're here to entertain the people. We want rings. We want people shooting fire out of their mouths.
Like usually they go, it's a 3-ring circus. And I think one way to get us a little ahead, 5 rings.
5-ring circus.
It's a 5-ring circus.
It's a 5-ringer. Yeah.
There's no animals, but there's 5 rings.
Yes. When they say rings, does that mean like do they use rings? Or is it like the Olympics or something?
Well, it's a great question because like I have no idea what it means. But when I said 5 rings, I was thinking of the Olympics.
Okay.
I was like, we should have 5 circles in the center of it, like the Olympics.
Yes.
And it should look like that logo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that might be copyrighted, but I feel like we're using it in a completely different context.
And it's like wacky. Circuses are wacky. You can't be like, we're suing you. We're like, we're being wacky.
You're going to take clowns to court?
Yeah. You really want to go to clown court? I don't think you do. I don't think so.
Yeah, but actually clown court does sound fun.
Clown court does sound fun. We have, the lawyer has the biggest shoes you've ever seen.
They got the gavel that squeaks.
It's squeaking gavel.
Yeah.
Yep.
The 12 jurors are all in one car.
And none of these clowns have any bias.
No.
They're just clowns from all around the county, and they don't know what the crime is.
They're clowns, but they're not clowning around.
They're not
They're serious about this.
These are serious clowns.
They're very devoted to this duty.
It's so serious. No face paint.
No face paint.
They show up in suits.
They don't have a smile or a frown. It's neutral.
Mm-hmm.
It's a neutral painted lips.
That's right.
Yeah.
No crying.
No
tears
crying,
coming out.
No tears coming out. And a lot of surprise witnesses.
I'm talking a lot.
I mean, just like one surprise after another. There's one person riding a tiny bicycle.
A tiny bicycle rider. There's somebody who's juggling a whole bowling alley.
Yeah.
Forget about pins.
Of a whole bowling alley.
A whole bowling alley.
Yeah, there's a flame eater.
Flame eater. Yep. There's somebody just eating popcorn.
There's someone just eating popcorn. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
People are surprised to see that.
Yep.
There's the trapeze artists. They come swinging in.
That's right.
They're doing trapeze while they're being questioned.
And they're like, hey, can I ask you a question? They're already spinning. They're like, I don't know how to get this person's attention. I need them as a witness.
Right. And the trapeze artist is like, I don't know how to stop. I'm having so much fun.
All I know how to do is have fun, and I'm not going to stop.
That's another rule that we have, is that everybody here has to have fun.
You have to, as soon as you step foot in the tent, it's time to have fun.
When you step inside the tent, it's fun time. You step outside the tent, the cruel reality of the outside world.
That's right.
But not inside this tent.
Not inside this tent. Inside the tent, I want to see smiles, and I want to see them quick.
Yeah.
We have a ticket taker, and as they take your ticket, instead of checking your ID, they check for a smile.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's valid. Go ahead in.
And some smiles are internal, so we have a face scanner.
We have a face scanner to see if you're smiling inside.
Yeah. It's like little lasers scan your face.
Right.
And they make sure what's going on.
Yes. And I'm big into, you know what? No assigned seats. Open admission. So you get a ticket, you could sit anywhere in the bleachers.
Yeah, you could sit in the rings.
You can sit inside the Olympic rings.
Yeah, you want to take a closer look at what's going on? Go right ahead.
Yeah. We have nothing to hide. This is theater in the round. Everybody can be involved. This is do your own circus.
Do your own circus.
We have, people with like clown noses and unicycles. You can hop on and start becoming part of the show.
Get in there. Show us what you got.
Yes.
It could also be like America's Got Circus or something, like where it's like you always thought you could. This could be a good name for a reality show. You always thought you could be in the circus, and just like open casting call. We just go around like to schools and different places, and just like even hospitals, like go to doctors and be like, did you always think you could be in the circus?
And they're like, take that camera out of my face. And they're like, we thought that you might be able to be in the circus?
Yeah. We understand you're a major surgeon, but how'd you like to give it a shot to be in the circus?
Have you ever tried to do an operation on a trapeze?
Now that I'd like to see.
Uh-oh, my appendix burst. Let's do it in the sky.
Come on.
Let's have some fun.
Let's fun.
Entertain the people.
Right. And remember, you got to have fun.
You got to have fun. And at the end, they land it, and then we cut to the judges panel. It's the judges panel from American Idol. Simon Cowell is there, Randy Jackson, Paula Abdul.
The original three. Anytime I don't see the original three, I'm like, this is not that show.
Right. That's the big three. I mean, I don't recognize any of the judges after that point as real American Idol judges.
No. In fact, if I see them on the street, I spit at them.
I spit at them right in their face. I spit in their eye.
I go, how dare you?
I go, how dare you? I'll see you in clown court.
Yeah, you belong in clown court because you're replacing the big three? I don't think so.
That's clown behavior.
That is clownish behavior.
Yes.
We could take regular people to clown court. Just
for fun.
It's
a different tent inside the property. It's like for people that you just want to take to clown court, it's inside the main tent.
Because it is like a little bit of a city that we got going on. It's a little bit of a clown city where there's different tents. There's the clown library. Mm-hmm. There's the clown DMV.
The clown DMV. We got the clown fire station.
Clown town hall.
Clown town hall.
Clown hall.
Clown hall.
I love clown hall.
Remember when we played Clown Hall?
I mean, when we did a two-person show at Clown Hall, that was a great time.
That was probably the pinnacle of our career.
Yeah.
It was a bringer.
It was a bringer.
It was a bringer, don't get me wrong. But we brought so many people.
We were the two people who had to bring people.
We had to bring everyone for our own show.
We had to bring 150 people each.
It was minimum.
5-drink minimum. It was a 5-drink minimum.
The crowd was pretty drunk.
It was pretty drunk.
No, it was a pretty drunk crowd.
And we, now we should have prepared.
Yeah.
We probably should have prepared. That was a mistake on our part.
We went in and we were, I do appreciate our confidence. We're like, let's just improv it.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
We did an improv show.
Yeah, we just did it for 2 hours.
2-hour improv show.
Yeah.
Yep.
And who was this for? Just for us.
It was for us. I mean,
yeah.
we pitched it to Clown Flix, but they did not take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was no industry.
no industry showed up. None of our friends are industry. It really baffles me.
It really makes me sad
Yeah.
that we have no friends that are industry.
And that's why I think, talk about another reality show, you go up to someone on the street, it's like, do you ever think you could be industry?
Yes. We should try to like convince people to be industry.
Yes.
I know you're a librarian, but can you be industry?
Right.
Can you be a part of the industry?
Yes. Can you connect me with people now?
Can you do something? I mean, like, I'm dying out here.
I'm dying out here. It's getting hot.
It's getting steaming
I know
hot.
you're fixing, you're my plumber.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about being in industry?
And the plumber's like, I always thought I had an eye for talent. And we're like, perfect.
You're in.
You're an agent now.
You're an agent now.
Yeah. So can you come to our show? So we have the plumber there. And now we want to put on a great show for the plumber.
This is real. This is make it or break it time.
Yeah. Because if we can get this plumber to act as our agent,
Yes.
it is going to take our careers to a whole nother level.
And I'm all for just for street cred, why don't you be P.T. Barnum? We give them the title.
Yeah.
You're P.T. Barnum.
You're P.T. Barnum.
People be like, this is legitimate.
And what's bigger industry in show business than P.T. Barnum? I mean, that is show business.
That is show business.
It's such a power play if we walk into a room and like, who's representing us? P.T. Barnum is. Ever heard of him?
Ever heard of him?
He invented the circus. I don't know if that's true, but he was.
I think something like that,
He
right?
did something like that. Maybe you've heard of Barnum and Bailey.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you heard of
Cirque du Soleil.
He did that too.
I think he did that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Ever heard of Big Apple Circus? He did
He
it.
did that.
Ever heard of
Pinocchio?
He did that.
He did that
He
movie.
wrote Pinocchio.
He wrote Pinocchio.
And he sold the rights to Disney.
Yeah. Have you heard of Geppetto? That's everything I'm saying is that our agent. Our agent did it.
Our agent did Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
Barnum
and Bailey.
and Bailey. Elephants.
Dumbo.
Dumbo. He did Dumbo.
He did Dumbo.
And we're like shouting to a whole industry party right now. It's like, he did Dumbo.
He did Dumbo.
He did Dumbo.
I'm like, give me that mic. Somebody has a mic for like the next segment. I'm like, give me that mic. Give it to me. P.T. Barnum. Do you hear me? We start grabbing wait, give me that mic. Give me it now. Our agent, and then we're like, why is no one listening? It seems like people are checked out.
Yeah, they're
we're
like
hello. P.T. Barnum, give me it. I want that mic. It's not on. The mic's not on.
Mic's not on. Yeah.
And that's the problem with the circus. People are so much movement, things are getting unplugged.
Yeah, we're causing a disturbance,
Yeah.
and people are upset.
People are really upset.
And it's like, we turn on the TV, we put on Dumbo,
yes.
and we start tapping the TV,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
like, he did this.
He did it.
He did this.
He did it.
Does this ring a bell to any of you?
It doesn't seem like it's ringing a bell right now. And that's why, at the end of the day, I feel like maybe industry is just a little overrated and we have to do our own path. Because these people just don't seem to get it.
You read my mind, because it's like, we're going to have to build our own boat to sail us over the ocean of mediocrity into Happiness Town.
But that's the place that I want to go on vacation.
Absolutely.
I think we are Happiness Town Circus.
Yes.
We're creating our own circus. I do think it would be fun to also be on a boat and we're going across the sea, and wherever we land is like, this is where we're gonna make it.
Yes, right.
Make the circus here.
We're gonna plant our roots.
Yeah.
And now this is where the circus is.
Kind of like when you spin a globe and you put your finger on it and you're like, I guess this circus is in Greenland.
That's where we're going. We go to Greenland, and it's like, this is great. There's no industry here,
There's no industry in Greenland.
which means we are the industry.
It seems like we're the power players here.
We're major power players.
JT Barnum.
Yes,
We're our own moguls.
we're our own moguls. Yeah, and we just like take over the cultural epicenter of Greenland, aka Happiness Town.
AKA Happiness Town.
It is like one of the happiest places on earth, I think, right?
I think so. I mean, the smiles that you see down the snow dog trails and the sledding trails, just ear to ear grins.
Everybody's just smiling. I'm in Greenland.
I'm in Greenland.
I'm in Greenland now.
I'm loving this.
I'm loving this.
I'm loving this.
Having a great time.
And then, you see a snowman and you're like, give me that mic. We're gonna be happy here.
Yeah.
The snowmen are frowning. We're like,
Yeah.
give me that mic. You're gonna be happy. It's a little intense.
It's intense. We're like we're still like a little traumatized from what happened to us at that
Yes.
Hollywood party.
We still resent it a
we
bit.
still resent it. We got a lot of bitterness that's leaked over here.
Yes.
And we're just like, look, we got to show everybody what we're all about. We got to show them Dumbo.
We gotta show them Dumbo.
We invite the entire country of Greenland to a screening.
of Dumbo.
Roll it.
Roll it.
And then we got up and we were like, a plumber that we told to change his name to P.T. Barnum started representing us. And we say that this man is responsible for this movie.
Everybody got it?
Everybody, does that make sense
We
to
hand
you?
out a test. It has one question.
That's
We're like,
true or false.
True or false? Did everyone listen? We get the tests back.
Yeah.
Everyone failed. We're like,
Well,
you
wait a
guys aren't
minute.
listening. Wait a
You
minute.
weren't listening.
You weren't listening? We did a whole screening of Dumbo.
Yeah.
And no one listened.
We got to play it again.
We got to play it again. We play Dumbo again.
It's only 60 minutes long.
Is it really?
It's that short.
That's I like that movie length.
I wish every movie was 60 minutes long.
Sometimes they don't have 3 hours
Yeah.
to lay down and watch Dumbo.
You know how Lord of the Rings is like 3.5 hours apiece?
Yes.
Why don't you make 9 1-hour movies?
This is what I'm talking about.
Come on.
I mean, The Godfather.
And that one I would just like cut a full 2 hours.
Yes.
I would just cut 2 hours out.
Let's get it right out of there.
Let's get it out.
You know what? And then at that point, everyone is like, okay, I think I do get it. They're like, I get it. You want the movies short. And
Yeah.
we're like, that's not, yes. And then we're like, it is your turn. Tight 5. We're running a tight mic.
Everybody in Greenland.
Everyone in.
Everybody in.
Everybody up. Everybody's getting up.
Everybody's getting up.
It's the biggest bucket you've ever seen. I mean, thousands of names.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody. And we're going to get everyone up tonight.
We're getting...
That's the guarantee.
The guarantee is we're going to get the entire population up tonight.
Everybody gets their time, and everybody gets a tape.
That's the best part. You get a tape.
Yes.
You can't buy that.
You can't buy that. You're submitting to clown shows, you have a tape going forward.
You have a tape, and you know what? That tape we're going to upload free of charge.
Free of charge.
To YouTube.
To our account.
To our account.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have thousands of YouTube shorts of everyone's set.
Under the banner of our circus. So people go there. They're looking for circus content.
Yeah.
And it's actually just a bunch of people who've never done stand-up. And they're just like, we're just putting them up on an open mic. And
Yeah. We were requested to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they say. They were like, I guess I'm doing this because I put my name in a bucket and now I'm up here.
Right.
And I guess I'm going to go.
1 million likes.
1 million likes.
Everyone loved it. I mean,
everybody loves what we're doing.
sometimes the shorter the social media video is, the better.
See, that's what I mean. Like it's like 1 hour movie, 1 second YouTube
1
shorts.
second.
1 second. That's what I feel about TikTok. If it's more than 1 second,
I'm not watching it.
I'm not gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Who's watching this?
That's why you see the shortest stuff gets the most like hits.
Yeah, I just want to see a dog roll around.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of the video. And then I'm going to watch that 100 times.
I want to watch a dog roll over many, 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 many times. And that's the key is like we pull our metrics. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Our YouTube page is lit up. Everyone's watching it. It's a traveling circus.
It's a global traveling circus.
We want to do every country, every city.
And we're traveling by hot air balloon.
It's kind of like that movie, what was it, Around the World in 30 Days?
It's Around the World in 30 days.
Yes.
Yeah. And we're traveling, just the two of us on a hot air balloon,
Yep.
landing in different places, doing our circus.
We land, we're like, come here, come here, come here. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, I don't know who this is. But we're like,
Come on.
come on,
Come on.
come on.
Guess what? We're a circus.
People are like, this is a bouncy castle. We're like, but it's more fun.
It's more fun. But, this is like when people come into the circus, I feel like now with the bouncy castle, we can actually put on a show, just the two of us,
yes.
with acrobatics and like
Flips.
flips, trapeze, you know, like walk the tightrope.
Yes. Oh, I mean, we have to walk the tightrope.
We have to
together.
walk the tightrope.
I think we both start at the opposite end of the tightrope and meet in the middle.
Perfect.
And then it turns into a little bit of a comedy routine where it's like, excuse me,
Yeah.
excuse me.
You're in my way.
You're in my way.
You're in my way.
It turns into a who's on first,
Yeah.
you know.
It's like you're in my way, but I'm in your way.
But I'm in your way. I don't understand how to get out of my way.
Right. And then it's like uproarious laughter. People are
Yes.
loving this.
And then we break the fourth wall. We look at the audience and we go, leave.
We're asking everyone to leave.
We're
And
asking everyone to leave right now. Leave your tips.
and then we say to the microphone, like, what you just witnessed, it actually is, we're actually at odds with each other right now. We're actually in an argument.
It's getting messy.
We're getting really teed off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to tee off on my partner right now.
Yeah. We need to be alone.
Leave.
Please. Please leave.
We need you to be a mile away.
Yeah.
And then they see the hot air balloon like go back up in the air.
Right.
And we realize that we just made a ton of tips. I mean,
yeah, people were tipping us out.
it's hard to even get the hot air balloon to like gain height because it's so heavy from all the cash we just made.
Yes.
We're running a scam.
We're running
a bit
a
of a
scam.
scam.
We're running a scam, but we're not trying to. But that's the thing about our scam is that we're not trying to hide it.
That's right.
We have like little bags around the balloon that have the dollar sign on it, and it's like the money's like toppling over the bags, and it's like flying away with like.
People are getting money on the ground. They're like, "Oh, that's our cash coming back down."
That's our promise. You're gonna get a couple of bucks.
You're gonna make some money back.
You're gonna make
Yeah.
some money back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, look, you got to be there for when two clown acrobats almost came to blows.
It was a confrontation.
It was a confrontation.
Yeah.
But we do that in every state, every country, every city.
People are like, these guys love each other, and we're like, if you don't vacate the premises immediately, I'm not going to make any and it's very ominous. We're like, I'm not going to make any promises.
Yeah, I'm right. And that's our one promise is we don't make any
We
promises.
don't make any promises.
We're not going to make any promises. Start the show.
Start the show.
Start the show.
Get the organ going. We have an organist it's kind of like a Phantom of the Opera.
And we say, okay, let's stop the music for a minute. Who is that person?
Who is that? Where did they come from?
Okay, we're scared right now. Is everybody else scared?
Is everybody else scared? We don't know that organist.
Yeah, we've never seen him before in our lives.
They're wearing like a Dracula outfit. They're like, I want to drink your blood.
Okay, this is a combination Phantom plus Dracula.
Yes.
I've never seen this before. The moon turns full. It's also a werewolf.
It's also a werewolf.
We have a real Phantom Dracula werewolf thing going on.
It attacks us. And everybody starts freaking out.
And we're like, okay,
Everybody's part of the show.
Leave. Oh, it's part of the
It's
show.
part of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but
it's
also
part-
leave.
But also
But
leave.
also leave. This is part of the show is them leaving and us taking off on a hot air balloon.
Yes, person takes off the mask. It's the plumber. And we're like, perfect. You played that perfectly. You're the Phantom Dracula werewolf person.
He's cast going forward.
You're cast.
Consider yourself in the cast.
And I think with every place that we land, we should add a new person to the cast.
yes.
And it's like, hey, we liked what you did over there as a audience member. How'd you like to join?
Right. Have you ever thought that you could be in a hot air balloon cast?
What do you think?
What do you think? I mean, this is the new reality TV show.
I also think maybe we just stay up here.
I think, you know what? It's like we've been up here for more than 30 days.
Yeah.
And it's like, why don't we just go around the world forever days?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I think that's, we're living off food that the birds are vomiting into our mouths.
And, I mean, nutritious. Yum, 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 yum.
The birds are friends.
Birds are our friends.
I mean, they're becoming part of the show.
We built a house up there, too. We have the biggest basket you've ever seen.
It's a huge basket.
You know how they're tiny? It's big. Ours is huge.
I mean, I've never felt more at home here. It's a beautiful place.